Hi everyone, I'm here with Tiana Laurence of Factom. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about your background and how you ended up in Bitcoin?
Sure. I have a background in marketing and startups and entrepreneurship. So I had started several companies in my life, and one of them happened to be a digital marketing agency that I ran for 7 years with a partner. I recently sold that, and when I sold it, I was asked to come work for Factom. So, yeah.
Excellent. And what are you doing right now for Factom?
I'm the CMO, so I'm the Chief Marketing Officer, so I'm in charge of all the marketing and PR efforts.
Excellent. And how have you taken that approach? I mean, is there anything unique in the Bitcoin space that you have to keep in mind, or do you just apply your previous marketing knowledge to this industry?
You know, the Bitcoin industry is very different than your typical demographic. They're very tech savvy. A lot of them aren't going to be affected by the typical ways of catching somebody's attention. So we have to kind of come up with out of the box things for some of them. Now we have two different clients. We have the Bitcoin community at large, which are a lot of very intelligent engineers and computer guys. So we found for them leaving little crumbs is a fun thing, and producing really great content that they can engage with. And then for our larger clients, because as Factom, that would be small governments and large corporations. And so being in PR and having a presence in the bigger media, that's really important for us to show our different partnerships and that we're moving forward and that we're doing big things that they want to be a part of.
Where do you see the Bitcoin industry moving toward?
The Bitcoin industry, I think it's going to be maturing. I think we're going to see integration of blockchain technology into a lot of businesses and governments in the future. That's where I'm seeing it. That's where Factom's going. I do believe that Bitcoin as a currency has a lot of interesting potential, and at the same time, you know, it's also very threatening to a lot of fiat currencies, in that it could potentially become a global currency, in that it doesn't have the same sort of borders as fiat currency does. So those open a lot of questions. I don't know if I know the answer to that. I can just see some of the possibilities and some of the threats that it poses. I don't know how the different larger players will react to it.
Excellent. All right, well, where can people catch up with you and find out more about your work?
So you can definitely go to factom.org and see what we're doing there. We have our software sale that's going on right now until the 15th. And we have a blog, and we have our Facebook page, and lots of different places you can find us, like on Reddit. So,
excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
Hey, thank you.
I thought about it. What was the choice that I made?